Hi everyone, my name is Krithika. I am currently a Bold Fellow. I recently graduated from the University of Connecticut in 2025 with a dual degree in molecular and cell biology and an individualized major in health policy and racial disparities. I applied for Bold my sophomore year. I honestly didn't know much about it until I actually went to a dissemination project of a friend, and I was like, this opportunity is so cool. How were they able to travel? How were they able to do this whole project and make this whole project from scratch? And that's when I then attended an information session about Bold through UConn. And then I created a project proposal and decided to apply. I think I have two favorite memories of Bold. I'm gonna have one that's more academic and then one that's more kind of like that community building aspect of Bold, which is really important. I think for the community building, my favorite time had to be our retreat when we went to Providence as a cohort. It was honestly the first time that we were all together and like had to spend like 3 days together, which I feel like doesn't actually put into words how great it actually was. We did like a paint and sip where we all got to paint. We saw Providence, we saw Brown University, we did like a scavenger hunt, which was amazing. And we really got to see everyone outside of like what they were like in an academic setting. And then I think the Alumni Network, all of our alumni panels that we've been doing have honestly been really life-changing for me. I remember watching the panels my sophomore, junior, and senior year, and then now coming back as a fellow. To be part of the alumni panel is truly surreal because I feel like it's like a whole circle moment. And then I also just love letting students know the things I wish I knew when I was in their shoes. So I learned about the Bold Fellowship opportunity while being a scholar, not really kind of thinking much about it my junior year, but my senior year where I was kind of like unsure what I was going to do with the next part of my life. I knew medical school was in the question, but I knew I wanted to take some time off and really kind of hone in on my why of why I wanted to do medical school. The Bold Fellowship came as kind of like an opportunity on my lap almost, and I was like, okay, let's explore this. Through the fellowship, I'm completing the Emerging Women's Leadership Graduate Certificate through UConn, which is completely online. My placement for being a part of that graduate certificate is I'm working at Hartford area Pediatrics currently. I have a bunch of different roles as a medical assistant, a receptionist. I work on different types of projects in the office as well. I get to shadow and learn more about kind of the physician's role, which is something I hope to do in the future. But this opportunity really allowed me to hone in my why, and honestly is the real reason I decided to apply to Masters of Public Health programs for my second gap year. And so I'll be attending an accelerated MPH next year at Dartmouth.